Welcome to the book reading program of 3ABN Australia Radio. Does your faith need a boost? Do you think that miracles only happened in Bible times? Think again. Compiled by Remnant Publications, the book Get Ready for a Miracle recounts true stories that prove that when we step out in faith, God displays His power in undeniable ways. Here is our reader, Sandra Ashton.
This story is entitled 2 Answered Prayers. Matthew chapter 25, verse 35 to 36 says, "For I was hungry, and you gave me food. I was thirsty, and you gave me drink. I was a stranger, and you took me in. I was naked, and you clothed me. I was sick, and you visited me. I was in prison, and you came to me." Working as a canvassing leader in North Carolina, I kept busy driving the van, dropping kids off, picking them up, and delivering books. One day, I had several students working in a trailer park on top of a steep hill. As I was driving into the trailer park to check on them, I saw a young man in his late teens walking down the hill. He looked like he was struggling, kind of lost. When I see people like that, I love to help and encourage them. So I started praying, "God, please, I want to be able to meet this person and talk to him." Since I was leading, I didn't really expect to meet him, so I added, "If not, please give one of the canvassers a chance to talk to him." About half an hour later, I was driving out of the trailer park, going down that hill, and I saw him on his way up the hill. He was now sitting on a box by the side of the road. Here is my chance, I thought. I parked the van on the side of the road and pulled some glow tracts out of my purse. One of them said, "Where is God when I'm hurting?" Perfect, I thought. I got out and walked over to the young man. Handing him the glow tract, I said, "I don't know if this is something that applies to you right now, but I just wanted to give it to you. Will you read it?" He looked at the tract and read the title, "Where is God when I'm hurting?" He looked back at me and said, "Honestly, I don't know." I could tell that he had questions swirling in his mind. "Are you waiting for somebody?" I asked. "Well," he said, motioning to the box, "I'm trying to get this car battery up the hill, but it's really heavy. My car broke down, and I'm trying to fix it." "I can take you up the hill to your trailer," I offered. "It's not far." I drove the young man to the top of the hill. As he was getting out, I began digging in the back of the van, trying to find a Happiness Digest. "Hang on, I want to give you something before you go," I said. "Oh, you mean one of these?" he asked, pulling a Happiness Digest out of his pocket. I later found out that one of the canvassers, Teresa, had already been there and canvassed him. He gave her a small donation, so she left him with the booklet. Teresa told me that the young man's name was Sam, that he didn't really read the Bible, and that he lived an unhappy life. The fact that he had the Happiness Digest in his pocket answered her prayer, because she was praying that he would read it. He could have gone into his house, set the booklet down, and never thought about it again, but he had it with him, as if he was planning to read it. God also answered my prayer, because I got to meet Sam and talk to him. I keep praying for him. I have a feeling that I am going to see him in heaven. I want to be able to shake his hand, give him a huge hug, and say, "I'm so glad you are here." A reflection associated with this story comes from Christ's Object Lessons, page 197. If you are in communion with Christ, you will place His estimate upon every human being. You will feel for others the same deep love that Christ has felt for you. Then you will be able to win, not drive, to attract, not repulse, those for whom He died. None would ever have been brought back to God if Christ had not made a personal effort for them. And it is by this personal work that we can rescue souls. 2 Answered Prayers was written by Danielle Simmons, who is a student literature evangelist from Kentucky. She is a junior at Ouachita Hills College in Amity, Arkansas, and is considering a career in elementary or secondary education.
You've been listening to the book reading program by 3ABN Australia Radio, featuring Get Ready for a Miracle. For more information about this book, visit remnantpublications.com.